Thanks for taking the time to join me on my channel, Nigel's View on Things. How you doing? How you keeping? Hope everybody's safe and sound where you are. In today's video, we're going to be looking at photoweb.eu. I'll leave the links and that in the description box down below, nice and simple for everybody to find. Pictures on this camera every 10 minutes, and we can see the information up here. It's the 12th of February 2023. It's 12:50 in the PM and 6.6 centigrade. All the bump down there. It's a shame that the pictures on this camera are every 10 minutes because something quite interesting happens. And the name of the place, we're looking view to the west, by the way, and the name of the place, I'm not swearing, I'm just going to try and pronounce it. Furkajok. I definitely butchered that one for sure. And don't forget what I actually said many times. Right time, right place, right angle, when we get to see things that we really shouldn't. If you take a picture of the sky, the chances are you're going to capture something bizarre. And that's because you've put a fingerprint on the lens of your camera, or somebody's playing football, and that, or some little kid on a corner, street corner, is crying because there's a balloon up in the sky and the world is talking about. Anyway, yeah, get on with the video, Nige. Let's get this video going and make the picture bigger, see where this actually goes. You can see the picture jumping up and down. It's because it's excited to be on video, wouldn't you be? And we got these lines just appearing here. We got a circle just there, another semicircle just appearing there, object just there, another object just there. And what you're just about to see seems to sort of like move round, but it doesn't act in a manner of a lens flare. A lens flare goes in the opposite direction to a light source. You can see these objects appearing here, 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 here. And just here we got a circle. What I'm looking at is a part of the lens system. Of course it's just dirt on the camera, of course it is. And you can see we've got this square here with this white line running through it. Multicoloured object just there. And they're very multicoloured. Of course, just marks on the camera. Like I said, it couldn't be anything else. Now this line has gone in the opposite direction, white. And yeah, very colourful, as you can see. A kaleidoscope of colours, Nige. Yeah, really something that shouldn't be on camera. And we've got something just down here starting to materialise. It's brown, and it doesn't act, yet again, as a lens flare should. It's being projected, that's what I say. And you can see it's growing just here. This has become extremely colourful. Is it part of the system? They don't actually move, and there is one there. And you can see these lines starting to appear just here. What we're looking at here, it looks like circles, and these are brown lines, as you can well see. We've got an object just here. And I've seen these before. Let me show you where I've seen them, because it actually does remind me of a lens system. Lens flares are just appearing there. They will go in the opposite direction to the light source. So really, what are the chances of us actually seeing something very similar on a different camera in a different part of the world in a different year? Very slim, I would have thought. We're looking at the FAA Advisory Weather Cams. Links to that in the description box down below. Nice and simple for everybody to find. The year is 2017, August the 9th, and it's Thorney Bay, southeast. And this is quite interesting. We've got a lens in the sky there and another lens in the sky there. A very comprehensive system of lenses in the sky. Whoever designed the system really didn't think about what was going on, because there's a fifth element in place, which is the camera itself, the fifth lens, and it allows us to see things that we really shouldn't. And it's all projected backwards onto the lens of the camera, and we could see just here we got these lines being going through this, and we got this red just down here. We've got a cloud that mimics exactly what's going on here. I don't think it's cloud, it's something in the sky. Maybe those lenses are over there trying to hide what's going on. And we can see the lights being projected from that object over there. We're going to call it the sun because Susan likes us to be prim and proper. You're a citizen. You must do as you're told. Of course you must. We can see that object down there. it looks like there's lines being painted onto this object. Of course, that's very, very possible because Banksy does murals all over the world, doesn't he now? Just normal. There's an object just there, and we can see a lens just here. That line goes through the lens and terminates just there. We get to see it much, much better, much, much clearer there. We've got this line coming down here. We know it's a lens because you can just about make out the inner and outer. The line that just goes around the outside, just like a CD. And you can see the lines going through it here. But we've got these lines coming down here. And we got that white line there with that box that we saw on the other video. Of course, it's another dirty camera. That's exactly what it is. We can see the lens just there. We can see this cloud. Well, wherever it's disappeared to. And we can see the lens system being projected backwards onto the lens of the camera. Of course, it's just a dirty camera. We can see that there's another lens there. And there. And there. Just here, we can see that white line going through this lens. And you'll see it going across. So we've got exactly the same thing going on in this video as we have on the other video. The only difference between this and that, this is in the sky, that is being projected on the other video just down here. And as you can see, we can see the circles just there, 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 and that white line just there. So for me, what I'm looking at is exactly the same as what we've looked at in the other clip. Of course, that's absolutely normal. And we can see, yet again, it all being projected down here. Not lens flares. The lens flare is just over here. And the interesting thing, as this evolves, we can see this lens flare appear. There seems to be a number going on, but there's a hexagon just there. But also what we need to do is have a look over here, what's going on here. And we can see there's a number of circles appearing just here and here. And these lines are slowly turning into circles as well. Yeah, of course that's normal. And we can see that hexagon just that little bit better. This object here, well, whatever's going on here is going this direction now. And we've got this square just here. Of course, everything's normal. We can see these circles, yeah, which were lines just a very short amount of time ago. And the lens flares are acting like lens flares, as they should do. If we actually zoom into these lens flares, we would see the representation of that light source in that lens flare and see exactly what we were looking at. We can see that there's lots and lots of objects appearing here. And there you go. We got all these sort of like, yeah, this is just normal. This is the lens of the camera being projected backwards onto the screen of the camera housing. I'm sure it's this, nothing else it could be. Look how yellow and orangey it is just around the outside. What I'm looking at is the lensing system in play. The Fresnel lens right in your face, just there. And we can see, oh, it's lovely, isn't it? And we can see how yellow that snow is. By the way, don't eat yellow snow. So my dad told me, anyway. And we can see this lens, or lens flare, going this direction, exactly as it should do. The opposite direction to the light source. And we've got this, well, what's going on up here? It's red just here, and yeah, that's yellow, that's red. And what is this object just here? Amazing sort of projection of whatever it might be. And we got the green, yellow, lime, white, and light blue in the sky. And that's being projected onto the snow, as you can see. And then the sky turns purple. And the snow turns purple. Yeah, of course. Even more purpley. It could actually be a little bit of funky purple haze around the snow. What do you think? And the yellow, the pink, the purple, the white. And you can see it on the snow. Just a sunset. It's just a sunset, everybody. And as our sun slowly sinks, it's our sun. It isn't, there's no sun simulator, of course, there's not, Susan. Yeah. At any rate, it's for you to make your own minds up. I've just shown you just another bit of proof. Well, what I consider to be proof. It doesn't mean you agree with me. But what we can agree with is there's something very, very wrong going on in the world at this particular moment in time. Anyway, that's all I've got for you now. Much love, much peace, and I'll catch you next time. Oh, what a lovely sight. Take care.